Here's the good ship Literacy sailing into the bay so that we can rest easy and listen to another episode of Snap's journey to find a mate. Now you remember Snap had come across and encountered a female wolf. He'd ask her, "What's your name? Can I know?" "I'm Ebony, Snap. Glad you yelled at the moon. I was beginning to think I would have to go back home, back into hiding. Seems right to me that we hang out together. Do you think?" Snap asked. Hanging out? Hanging out? Seems right to me, too. Can't see you all that well in the dark, but you look alpha enough. Snap was stunned. Alpha enough, she had said. All the time, all those hundreds of miles from Imnaha, dreaming of becoming an alpha male wolf. And Ebony seemed to have recognized it. She had said it, and that almost made it true. Now all he needed was to find out if Ebony wanted to be more than just hanging out. Does she want to be family, together? He wanted to ask her, but no, he'd wait until they got to know each other better and to give him time to find the courage. "I'll bet you're even prettier in the daylight than you are at moonlight," he finally said. Ebony merely looked at Snap and grinned. "If you want to," Snap eagerly proceeded, "there's an animal celebration coming up not far from here, over in Coggin's Saddle." He paused, reading the perplexed look on Ebony's eyes. "Rusty Eagle told me that, well, Rusty Eagle knows everything, and he says all animals living in this part of the forest are doing a parade not far from here." Snap, Ebony interrupted calmly. "I don't know Rusty Eagle or where Coggin's Saddle is or what a parade is, but if you're wondering if I'll go with you, the answer is yes." Snap couldn't help it. He leaped high over a clump of sword fern, and when he came down, he raised his nose high into the air and called as if his joy could reach all the way to Imnaha. "I'm tired," Ebony said, knowing where we can bed down. By this rock. We can rest here," Snap said, leading Ebony to his pine needle pad. Ebony turned around twice in a tight circle, then settled into a curled up ball. Almost immediately fell asleep. Snap lay beside her, trying to resurrect the nightmare he had had earlier about being a subordinate wolf forever. He could only dream snatches of it, remember them, but he fell asleep content that if the dream came again, he was pretty sure he knew how it would end.